Who is your favorite upset pick of the week in college football? Because as I said at the beginning of the week, there's not a premier matchup, but there are tons of places for big boys to die this week. I have 5 upset alerts for teams that have their entire season in front of them. Let me start with Pitt going to Stanford. Pitt has been a completely different team since they inserted their freshman QB. They have been electric on offense. And Stanford, are they bad? Yes. Are they competitive and far better than what everybody thought going into the season? Yes. Miami, a heck of a run for 2.5 quarters. Pitt going across the country, I think this is a very suspect spot for them. Georgia Tech at North Carolina State, primetime matchup, and Georgia Tech is only -5.5. Everybody, 90+% of people are betting on Georgia Tech. I have a best bet I might place very soon that I will talk about later this week. Watch out, Yellow Jackets. Louisville, with Georgia Tech and Pittsburgh, all have their eyes on the ACC championship game. They're going to Virginia Tech after Virginia Tech just had a great win against Cal. They started at a -11.5, and they're down to -9.5. Everybody on Louisville again. Now, I have already placed a bet on this game. Again, I will talk about it later. Louisville, you are in trouble here. This is an ACC-centric video. I promise the next team and last team is not in the ACC, but Miami is going down to SMU, and they're only -11.5. Now, I actually personally think that they're not in too much trouble here. SMU, in my eyes, is really poor, but Cristobal's teams have been prone to a huge letdown spot, although I think they already had that with Louisville. Still, they gotta be careful. Finally, Texas Tech goes to Kansas State, and Kansas State has revived their season after an abysmal start, and they just masterfully lost close games. I think they've overcome that hurdle. I think the Sharps are on Kansas State as well. I might add this as a best bet later. Most of these games I'm going to do full preview videos on. Make sure to check that out later tomorrow and Friday.